Are you aware of the situation in Volusia County that involves Belvedere Fuel Farm? The company Grupo Mexico has proposed putting these fuel farms near residential communities, specifically in Ormond Beach near a 55-plus community, a airport, and a sports complex. Numerous meetings were held where hundreds. If you look at the images, it's really, really impressive how many people actually showed up to these meetings. But they came in full force. They united to bring forward their concerns regarding the proximity of where they were proposing these fuel farms in Ormond Beach. They were really concerned about the environmental impact, specifically to the waterways, especially with how sensitive our water is here in Florida. And of course, the possibility of the health impacts, especially from benzene, as we've seen in Cancer Alley, how that has impacted people living there. Due to their collective efforts and actually showing up to these meetings and getting involved, it really illuminated the situation, and the Volusia County commissioners seem to listen to the people's voice and vote to put a 9-month moratorium on development. I must also add that this achievement was made possible because of an amendment that was made to Senate Bill 250. Just as an added note, if you investigate unincorporated areas throughout Florida, you'll find that they are some of the most polluted areas in the state. These areas are typically where you see a lot of concentrated polluters, big industries, manufacturers, and additionally low-income families. So Volusia County successfully implemented a temporary ban on the location of this fuel farm. However, Tallahassee legislators are introducing bills trying to preempt the local government from making such determinations on where the fuel farm can go. Additionally, that takes away the voices of the residents who want a say in where this fuel farm is located. Senate Bills 1624 and 1628, which is going to be talked about this Tuesday in Tallahassee, were both created to cater to Belvedere fuel terminals so that they can do whatever the hell they want. These bills are cleverly disguised to serve the interest of these industries. Wah, wah. If you explore the company, you will discover a terrible history in Mexico characterized by multiple environmental disasters. One of the worries associated with the fuel terminals is the release of benzene into the air, which is so often seen in Cancer Alley, and the health effects that come from that and possibility of spills and leaks. One of the things that I often hear from anyone impacted by environmental exposures is that they wish they had the opportunity to be proactive and not have to be reactive and already get sick and deal with the consequences of industry's lack of concern regarding human health and the environment.
Children who have anticipations of the simplicities of life, such as breathing clean air and not having their property values decrease. Freedoms and liberties require depth and understanding. Bill SB 1624 takes away from Volusia County's home rule. The local visual impacts of a possible fuel terminal to our youth and citizens cannot be seen by this committee.
Drumroll, please. We are going to add to the mix Gray Robinson Law Firm.
Why is there a conflict of interest? Because Gray Robinson represents Volusia County, Florida. They recently decided they would represent Belvedere terminals.
And during that court hearing that she's speaking of, the judge actually denied Belvedere's attorney, Gray Robinson, who also represents the Volusia. Anyway, their temporary injunction to compel the county to allow them to process the site application. Senate Bill 1628 is currently in discussion in Tallahassee. This upcoming Tuesday, February 6th, is when the committee will be hearing it and voting on it. You can take action by reaching out to the committee members and letting them know you want them to oppose this bill. They work for you, not the industry. And you can also let them know to stop taking away local authority and our local government's ability to represent us and our community. I did link in my bio the bill, so if you want to check it out, it's there. And if this is something that you want to continue following, I have to give a big shout out to the incredible advocates that have been working on this for quite a while in Volusia County. One of the groups is Dream Green Volusia, another one's called Protect Volusia, and lastly, Volusia and Brevard County Environmental Alliance. There are constant updates going in there. You can follow them. They take photos at the meetings, at the court hearings, and share the videos from Tallahassee. So if that's something you want to continue following, please connect with them and share your insights there.